In cold light of day, 4 points over the Easter weekend. I know there's an element of frustration around Monday night, but you take that and move on, I imagine.
Yeah, look, it conceded in the 95th minute, a minute away from taking maximum points over the Easter break hurts. It was a really sloppy goal for us to concede. The game should have been over before that. We caused our own demise on Monday, and we need to be better. Look, we are where we are. We've got injuries. There's no denying that. But we've also got a very capable and good squad of players that have managed to get results consistently throughout the course of the season. So we'll continue to fight for those results until the end.
Yeah, I've heard the phrase, you never turn down a point, and what that did for you, it kept it destiny in your own hands, didn't it? Going in with 6 games to go, and I suppose way back when, or when you're having a tough run in winter, whatever, you take that position, 6 games to go, and it's in your hands.
Exactly that. It's in our own hands. That's all we can ask. We've got that extra game on everybody else, but for us, it's just about the next game and the next half, and we'll focus that on Saturday with Oxford. Real difficult game. Again, a team that are fighting for their lives at the wrong end of the table, a talented squad of players that arguably have underachieved this season. So yeah, it's going to be a tough ask. Liam's, I think, undefeated since he's gone in. So we have to be at our best, and we have to find the right solutions to win the game. As
you say, a lot of injuries and injuries to key men. I suppose you've got to say, well, we can't do anything about that. We've got to crack on. But of course, it doesn't help, does it? I mean, and how are those lads looking, and what's the chance of seeing them before the end of the season?
Well, at the moment, they're not close to returning, so we're just cracking on with who we've got available. But again, what I will say, although they're sorely missed because they are big players for us, that we almost kept 2 clean sheets over Easter, a minute away from keeping 2 clean sheets. So we're not hurting, as much as we would have done in previous seasons. We've got a good squad of players that are capable of stepping up and filling in those roles and responsibilities. So, as I said, we'll keep everybody positive, we'll keep everyone focused, and the next game is Oxford, and we need to go there and perform well.
The second goal on Monday would have killed it, the width of a post from Dion. Dion, 19 goals, has done terrifically. Of course, everybody else is trying, but we just need a couple of goals from elsewhere. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, we do, and as I said, we chose to limit Dion's minutes and Kyle's minutes on Monday, because the last thing we need right now is them joining the injury list, and there was a distinct possibility that could happen looking at the data. So we had to make that call, but now they're fit, firing, fresh and ready to go, and we're looking forward to a good performance on Saturday.
Yeah. We talked about Dan briefly on Monday, real positive, but obviously he'd love a goal. I know Shirley would love a goal. It would be great for his confidence as well, wouldn't it? Just for and Cameron to get up and running. There's goals in the team, aren't there? I think it's proven with the strikers we've got, but I'm sure that they're desperate to score.
Exactly that. We've got goals in the team, but it's now finding the right balance to get those goals. We need them to come to the fore, and again, going back to the previous point, it's about stepping up at this stage of the season. Players will be given opportunities, and when they get those opportunities, they need to take them. And certainly the centre forwards need to step up and score us the goals to get us in those playoffs.
We're going to have a big week a little bit further down the line at home, but I suppose you can't think that far ahead. 2 away games in the space for a few days, but the away form lately has been good, hasn't it? Been very solid away from home, particularly clean sheets and etc. etc. So go and tackle those in the same way. Yeah,
and that's how we should start. We should start with the foundations of a clean sheet. You don't lose the game before you can win it. And then build from there. As I said, we've got some real firepower in the team, and if plan A is not going well, we've got the opportunities to change things from the bench. But yeah, a solid foundation gives us a good platform to go and win.
And Oxford was a thriller last season. I know it's a completely different. If we went through that side now, it would be entirely different. It shows again how much football evolves, the team evolves. But that was a great win down there. An injury time.
It was. It was an enjoyable game. Yeah, a fantastic game of football. I think it was 2-2 at half time, and we scored late. Marlon Fossey's cross for Bakayoko. I remember the goal well. Yeah, more of the same would be great, but yeah, a little less pressure on the ticker would be nice. Yeah, we just want to make sure that we perform well first and foremost, and then try and do all we can to get the 3 points, because we know at this stage of the season how important that is.